What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. Alright guys, watching a little ad, and I'm going to go ahead and watch this for 36 seconds for Natto while we talk about this. So first off, all credits go to Natto on this one, unless someone else helped her out. I'm not sure about this, but she found a pretty crazy bug that I do want to talk about. I don't know if this is a bug or if this is intended to be. God damn, this mower thing might work for my arms. Look at those hairy mother effers. No, anyways, she found out that apparently if you increase your FPS, you increase your damage. Now, I think that kind of goes hand in hand for the most part. The faster the graphics, the faster the frame rate, the more smooth gameplay you get. So maybe it makes sense, but let's just see what she found out here. And we're going to do our own little test on this crazy, we're going to call it a bug for now until we find out what the hell it is. So let's see what she's discovered.
I've been doing some testing recently that's uncovered a very unusual phenomenon. It seems that damage is tied to your FPS, which is very unusual to say the least. Basically what I found is at higher FPS levels your damage is actually increased significantly. I've taken the footage you can see here. At 20 FPS the damage is actually lower than at 60 FPS, and then uncapping the game's FPS it gets even higher. So I'm not sure what's happening exactly, but it's a very unusual result. I don't know why they thought this was okay or what exactly mechanically is going on in the background. But I would encourage you all to do your own testing and see if you can confirm what I found here. Let me know what you see. Thanks, guys.
Okay, so first off, shout out to you, Natto, for figuring this out. Let's do our own little testing. So I just want to see, just so you guys are aware here, she's got nothing going on. If we look at our blessing stones, we've got pulverize, we got the cooldown blessing stone, we got the damage reduction, we got elemental blessing stone. None of this really matters for this bear. So this is good testing because this shows that this is not even affecting it. We can just honestly even remove those completely and just go with no blessing. So she's got one attack up. I'm assuming that's from doing an attack and probably one of her accessories. Pop that up. Everything else here looks pretty legit. She's got only one weapon on, and it's the bow and arrow. So we're going to do the same test. We're going to go check this out. See if she's onto something here and see what is going on exactly. So we're going to do the same 20, 60, and then we'll do the 120, I believe, is where we can go. I don't even know if there's an unlimited option. We're going to double check. So if she's right, all credits go to her anyways. She's the one that figured it out. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, here we are. On my free-to-play account, we're going to test this little theory out. Now, real quick, I just want to make sure everyone understands what Natto did and what we're going to be doing. So it's not the frame rate that you see here, that's 30 and 60. That's not where the adjustment is being made. Where the adjustment is being made is going to be in the NVIDIA control panel. Okay, so if you go down to the max frame rate under global settings, manage 3D settings right here, you click on that and you change it. You guys can see here it's off, but I'm going to put on. Okay, so we're going to go 20. We'll do the same thing she's doing. So actually, you know what? No, I'm going to stop here for a sec. Let's keep it off for a sec. I want to see what the damage looks like normally. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do floor 25. Now, I did the same setup as her. I just put the bow and arrow. I removed all my blessing stones, as a matter of fact, so we're not having any interference from that at all. We're just going to go in with what we have. Let's just do one attack and see what it looks like, and then we're going to jump in and start changing the frame rate and see if it adjusts accordingly. Now, this is going to be crazy if that's the case, because, yeah, that'd be wild. That'd be a wild bug. And I mean, it's not an exploit here, people. We're just trying to see if this is real or not, alright? So let's see. Let's just do our first skill. Alright. I mean, how much was that? Let's do it again just to refresh. Check the total damage on the left side, right, where it says it. I kind of missed that because I was too focused on looking at the bear's ass. I've been looking too many bears, man. Yeah, don't ignore what I just said. I'm just being stupid. Alright, here we go. Let's try again. Okay, let's see what she did. Shadow step, damage. 278448. 278448. Okay, let's start recording. Let's start doing some numbers here, ladies and gents. So, we'll call it FPS trial. FPS trial. So, this is standard FPS. I think we're at 60. Alright, let's just see what happens. I haven't touched this yet. And we'll say, what do we do here? 278448. 278448. Shadow step in. Okay, now let's go ahead and exit, and let's do the damn thing with the frame rate. See what happens. So we're gonna do a few of these hits because we gotta measure it kind of well. So 20 FPS, okay. Apply. So this is global settings, by the way. This is going to affect everything that I do. So I don't know if I have to reset the game or not, but we're going to try this without resetting it. See if it makes a difference. See how choppy this shit's going to be now. I might have to reset the game, guys. If that's the case, I'll let you know, obviously, right? So. Oh, look at that. Exact same setup. 22148828. Okay, so I mean it's pretty much the same. So in that case, I'm gonna try to reset the game and see what happens. Okay, give me a sec here. All right, guys. So I reset the game and shit's slow as molasses now. So we're. I feel so old saying that. God damn, who uses the word molasses nowadays? You guys even know what that is anymore? Probably not. So we're going back in here. Definitely 20 FPS. Everything is super slow. So let's see now if this actually does work out for us. And if it does, we're going to jump over to, we'll do the same test. We'll do 20, 60, 120, and then we'll do the unlimited, okay? Which is 1,000, I believe you can go up to 1,000 frame rates. And we'll see if that makes a difference, okay? So let's go in. I can't believe people play like this. Who still plays like this? Get a new PC, damn it. I just... Like I'm usually a pretty patient person. This is slow as hell. Okay, here we go. What? Did my power go down? I thought I had 190 before. Weird. It's like there's a blessing stone for a good FPS. I'm sorry. Come again? What? 20 FPS equals 76571. LOL. Let's do that one more time, folks. What? This is crazy. I'm speechless. I legit. And when have you ever seen me speechless? This is crazy. If this is real, they've really got to fix this. All right, come on. Guys, that's half the damage, if even that. All right, for the sake of doing it one more time, let's just do 3 tests, because I think 3 is more than enough to show this. That extra little bit of damage probably came from most likely a little bit of the precision going through. I don't have points in anything anyways, but damn! Yo, what the hell? That was 109K? Alright, I mean, it's going up. Alright, guys, there we guys go. Alright, next test, we'll go back to 60. Okay, guys, logging back in now. You guys can see I did change it to 60 FPS here, just so everyone's aware. We are going to keep this as legit as possible. So 60 FPS now. We're going to see how the damage differs. It should technically match up to what we had before, which was the original test, right? Which I think was 59 FPS or 60 FPS anyways, is what what I started at. So let's see how this looks now in comparison. Honestly, I'm floored. I'm floored by this. This is craziness. This could be pretty game breaking. I mean, it kind of is game breaking, right? If you think about it, the more FPS you have or you set on your PC, the more damage you do. What? What? How does that even tie in? How does the code even tie into our FPS? Yo, Net Marble's got Net Marble's messing around with us right now. All right, let's go take a look, guys. Yep, 262, 589. I mean, it's exactly the same. Yeah, this is pretty much it. So we'll put 60 FPS here. What do we say it was? 262? Just 262, 589. Guys, oh my god, man. You know, we're gonna put this above here just so we can keep it in standard. We'll put 60 FPS. Just again, we'll just continue doing it the same method we've been doing all along. Let's just put a little bit of the same look and feel, okay? Just so we're all on the same page. All right, let me retry this again. What the fudge, man? It's craziness. Okay, let's do this again.
상상 이상으로 강적이야. 안겨 소용없다. 금지를 담아.
363. I mean, that was a pretty big hit. 363. Okay, I mean, like, we still getting some numbers here. 363. That was a big hit. Jeez. 953. Okay, let's just do one more for the sake, because that was an anomaly hit. I don't know how the hell that hit so hard, but let's see if that's a little bit of, again, RNG precision and crit damage probably taken into effect. Guys, I'm floored by, seriously, I'm floored by this. I'm still shocked that this is actually a thing. Oh, I don't think I got Shadow Step in there. I hate when that happens. That bear runs so, like, literally across the whole screen.
내 힘으로 돌파해 주마.
Yeah, let's see this again.
내리고 금지를 담아.
228. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's pretty much the same. Yeah, see, low to high, right? Okay, guys, that's 60. Let's go to 120. All right, guys, just so you guys can see here, 120 FPS now has been added to the game. We are going out to test this out. Listen, if this is something that's been known for a while and people have been exploiting this, I'm going to be blown the F away. And it may explain a lot of people's quote-unquote numbers or damage. Who knows? Like, this is a wild thing to do. Now, I hope Netmarble obviously sees this and, you know, makes the proper adjustments, or not. Who knows, right? But, I mean, this is something that's already been identified now. It's in the community. Everybody knows about it. So Natto already made a video. Again, I'm shout out to her. I'm just giving her credit and doing due diligence with my own testing to make sure that what she found is not, like, you know, just something that's a fluke on her end, that it's actually something that's happening for everybody. So 120 FPS. Let's see how this one looks, okay? This is the highest we've hit so far. We'll do 4 tests again, just like we did for the last ones, and see if we can come up with higher numbers. And then we're gonna just try one more time after this one with insanely high numbers, okay? Here we go. Okay, I've hit this before, so this is 120 FPS. And just so you guys are in the same, right, same understanding, there's 120 right there, okay? So 120 FPS. First attempt wasn't that hard. 314,518. Okay. So there may in fact be a max. This may be it, right? I will raise it further, by the way, after this to see if it actually does make a difference past 120. She definitely is onto something regarding 20 to 60. 60 to 120, we may not see a difference. Let's see. 338, 626. All right. Oh, 626. Okay. No, so far, I mean, we're looking. I mean, look, I hit it here, obviously, right? It's more consistent, that's for sure. Now, I don't know what the reason for the consistency is, but again, we'll test this 4 times. We'll jump on a higher FPS and see if the higher FPS will actually go further than the 120 FPS. Okay, so we're gonna test that out.
꽤 수준이 높은 적이야. 전부 보여. 빈틈.
42563. Okay, 425. That's higher. It is higher. 425,673. Let's do one more. One more. Okay, so that's the highest we've had so far. So that, hey, that's 100k more. That's still a difference. That's still a difference, guys. It's not as significant as from going from 20 to 60, right? Because that's a massive number regarding to like what the damage numbers were. Which is still wild to me to know that, you know, lower FPS equals more damage or less damage. I mean, 373,447. Okay, so definitely more consistent in the 300s. Like not even 200. So she's still onto something. Still onto something, folks. Okay. You guys ready for this? We're gonna try the ultimate test here. We're gonna push this to the maximum frame rate that we can, and then I'll be right back. Okay. All right, guys. Floor 25, back at it again. So we pushed it to the limit. We're putting it at 1,000 FPS. We're gonna see if this makes a difference. Now, if it doesn't make a difference, we're gonna try a little bit lower FPS to see if it does in fact influence it, and if there is a cap in terms of how much FPS this counts towards it. So we are definitely noting a consistency, but let's see what this looks like. Oh, so no crit there. I won't count that because I actually didn't crit, but it doesn't look like it's affecting it too much. But we'll find out. Let's see. Let's see. I feel like there is a limit. I feel like there's a limit that this game will go to. And I feel like 120 might be it. We'll push it again. We'll do another test, guys, with lower than 1,000, and we'll see if it actually makes a difference. Okay, so let's try this again. 350,896. So you guys can see here, 120 might be the cap. Okay, so let's just put 1,000 FPS. So this was 350,896. Okay, that's 1,000. So I mean, like I said, there's probably a cap to how far this can go because the game probably has a cap itself, right? It's probably programmed to have a certain cap for frames per second, and you probably can't go above that, so you can't do more damage because there's not as much frame rate pushing your combo skills through. Again, I'm not a programmer, engineer, or a coder, but I understand a little bit of IT. No crit. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. Give it the benefit of the doubt. Okay? Let's try that. Alright, buddy boy, we've had a lot of battles. 3-1-1. See what I mean? Like it's... Okay. That was 2. So far, guys, I think it's fair enough to say that it doesn't actually push anything past the 120. I'm pretty confident we're not going to get anything past the 120. And this is proof, right? Because 1,000 is it's way past the 120, so it's almost 10 times. Say 9 times the amount. $320. I mean, it's safe to say 120 is where it stops. Okay, here we go. Last one. Last one, and if you guys want to, I'll do one more test at like 300, and I think we'll stop there. But I'm pretty sure 120 is where the cap is at. It's pretty straightforward, right? We can see it here. Yeah, 330 to 697. Okay, 330. Okay, there we guys go. So that is at the 1,000 mark. Let me do one more, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, loading in one last time to do one more test. We're gonna make sure this is right. So I've set myself at 302 FPS. Don't ask me why the 302. It's like pumping gas. Honestly, I just didn't care. I just pressed the number and whatever, 2 cents more, we're good to go. So we got a 302 FPS. We're gonna see if this makes a difference. Now we know 120 so far has been the cap. We went to 1,000. Numbers look very similar. As a matter of fact, 120 technically hit a little bit higher at some point. So we'll see if 300 makes a difference. Now this is going to be the last test, of course, because I think I'm pretty positive, as a matter of fact, that 120 is probably the cap FPS you can have in this game, and it probably draws the limit there, and that's probably why we're seeing the numbers so high at that point versus the rest of them. But shout out to Natto for figuring this out, because anyone who runs it less, you can change your settings and get the maximum amount of damage out from your frames per second, which again I don't think is a bug now, right? if this was continuously happening, like as we went up and up and up, then I see it. Then it'd be like a bug for sure. But the fact is, like frames per second obviously increase the graphics and the smoothness of your gameplay, which means your combos are probably going in, and the frame rate's showing it in that case, right? So let's see. Yeah, 3, 4, 7, 8, 8. I'm not like, I mean, we can record this as well if you guys want to see the numbers at least, so we have it, right? So let's go 302 FPS. So yeah, I think it's pretty safe though to say 3, 4, 7, 8, 1, 1. 3, 4, 7, 8, 1, 1. I think it's pretty safe to say though that the 120 is definitely the benchmark. We'll do 4. We'll just do it. It's quick, right? It doesn't take too long. It's footage for you guys. It's content for me. Hey, shout out to Natto for making me do more content. This was unexpected content, by the way. I never expected to do this. So, appreciate her allowing me to do this as well, too. More content, more fun for you guys. All right, here we go. Yeah, 305, 219. I mean, I think we're pretty safe to say we can stop here. 305, 219. Okay. We'll just stop here. There you guys go. So, all in all, she's not wrong. She's absolutely right, as a matter of fact. So when you do 20 FPS, if you're running this, I don't know what the hell you're playing on an Atari. How old are you? My grandmother probably, who is by the way dead, rest in peace, grandma, probably has a better PC than you do in heaven. So 20 FPS, 60 FPS, we know the difference is huge. Obviously, massive. Even from 60 FPS to 120 FPS, there was very much You know what's funny? You know what this just tells me? Our PCs are the real precision. Holy shit! FPS equals precision. Forget putting points into precision, folks. Put points into your frame rate, your precision automatically goes up. Check it out. That's crazy. All right, guys. This is Payne. Shout out to Natto. Go check out her original video. Go give her a like, subscribe, check out her channel, and we'll talk to you then. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Take care.